Ethereum can be a bit confusing for some people, especially at the moment when you've got Ethereum Classic and you've got Ethereum and you've got Eth 2.0. What is this thing and why does it matter? Now, I thought me, as the crypto rookie, would share with you what I've learned. And hopefully, if you are new to this environment, then you can learn along with me. In fact, that's the kind of point of this channel. I am the crypto rookie. I teach you what I learn as the crypto rookie. I bought my first slice of cryptocurrency in January 2021. I rode up and down all of last year and now I'm sharing it with you. So, Eth 2.0, Ethereum 2.0. Why is this so important? And why is everybody thinking that this is the next best thing since sliced bread? How does this affect the current currency? And why is it any different than Ethereum 1.0? Right. Ethereum initially started off with a load of people. Vitalik Buterin, Charles Hoskinson, and a load of other people. I'm lucky enough that I remember just those two, let alone the others. Now, they had this idea. Ethereum's been around for a while. It's going to be the functioning brain of the crypto world, whilst Bitcoin happens to be the gold standard. That's the general idea. You put in Ethereum to projects, it can fund it, it can be locked up, and then you can go off and make other tokens around it, and you know that the funding happens to be there, the liquid assets underneath, or you can use it in a swap index, or you can buy things with. Ethereum was very much more of a transactional software rather than Bitcoin became, because Bitcoin is now, once again, the kind of thing that you hold on to knowing that it will go up and go down. So, at some point they had an argument of how a hack should be dealt with, whether you roll back the hack in itself or whether you allow the people to keep those coins, and the split caused a difference between Ethereum and Eth Classic. Classic, I believe, allowed them to keep the hack and Ethereum rolled it back, or vice versa. So anyway, that's the original history of Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Now, the thing that we are talking about today on a regular basis is the Ethereum that we have now, not the Ethereum Classic. So when you hear about ETH, it's most likely to be the mainstay, the thing that is headed by Vitalik Buterin. And now we are hearing about Ethereum 2.0. Now, what's the difference here? Well, Ethereum at the moment runs on mining, a proof of work project. In other words, you turn on your computer, you allow it to mine by complex mathematical algorithms, and in the process you'll get a small chunk of Ethereum as a reward. For every transaction that you're going through, every validation that you are going through, that's how you make Ethereum. Now, the problem with that is proof of work is intensive on just processing power and electric and stuff like that. Now, I'm not one of those people that says, oh, mining isn't green. So many mining rigs nowadays happen to be deliberately placed in places where they are self-chilled or run off electric that's renewable. So I'm not one of those kind of people that kind of disagrees with that element. Now, I'm not saying that all of it is. So we've had an argument recently where Bitcoin has been slammed for not being green enough. And Ethereum has voted to go in a direction where they're going to go to proof of state, where it's one of those. I think it's proof of state, right? In other words, what you're going to do is the way you validate things is actually by holding your Ethereum and validating through that method, in which then you'll get staking rewards, just like you would for ADA and anything else that you happen to be placing in long-term liquidation and that kind of thing. And then that would immediately eliminate all of the mining rigs that are required. It also eliminates the cost of the miners that need to be rewarded for validating things. I'm not reading the white paper. If you want to read the white paper, then fine. If you want to go into every fine detail, fine. Why is this important? Well, now this in theory makes the second largest cryptocurrency in the world a green proof of stake based object that is directly comparable to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is proof of work, Ethereum is proof of stake, so you can choose between, you know, the gold standard or the silver standard that works in a different fashion. So if you're a business now that's worried about how green Ethereum happens to be, this pushes it in the right direction. Now, in the process, what's happening now is that if you own Ethereum and Ethereum 2.0 takes place, and you can hear a fucking bus outside my house. I'm not a bus stop, but they're parking outside my place with a squeaky ass fucking tangent. Anyway, so what's going to happen is if you've got Ethereum, they're going to swap over and you're going to get some Ethereum 2.0. If you're already on some exchanges, it's just going to be like for like. There's not going to be a token reissue. Your Ethereum is going to be turned into Ethereum 2.0. And in some places like Coinbase, you can stake it in advance or convert your Ethereum into 2.0 and get like a 5% APY interest rate. The reason why this is important is it will continue to place governance within the hands of the people that own the currency, and it makes it more liquid, more scalable. And hopefully, as they continue to do this along with other updates, I bet it's like London hard forks followed by Belgium and stuff like that. Either that or I'm getting confused with ADA. Anyway, so Ethereum 2.0 is going to be what ETH is now. You don't have to do anything. It just changes from proof of work to proof of stake. You sit there. Now you can even like actively stake it, right? And it could be the next move forward, especially now that everyone's getting used to Ethereum. Because if you're jumping into this new NFT craze, it's Ethereum. If you're jumping into new credit cards and stuff like that, they seem to actively prefer Ethereum because they understand that Bitcoin isn't as scalable and transactionable just yet. Taproot might help, but it's not as fast flowing as an Ethereum. So hopefully this explains what Ethereum 2.0 happens to be. Now, I am looking forward to a time when I can actually turn my ETH into ETH 2.0, and I'm actively thinking of hodling mine. There's two types of cryptocurrencies that I just plan on buying and sitting on for the next 5-10 years. That is Bitcoin and Ethereum. All of the other coins I plan on investing in, taking a profit and rolling that in to Ethereum and stuff like that. And I think that's a good strategy. Once again, that's my opinion for me. I'm a crypto rookie. I am not any financial expert. But overall, I think Ethereum's evolution is good. And Vitalik has hinted that we're getting closer. And we're getting closer. And the closer we get to stuff like this, the more fluid, the more dynamic, and the higher the price of Ethereum will go. Especially at the point where all of a sudden, you're no longer burning as much ETH, you're no longer mining as much, and therefore it becomes rarer, and therefore your Ethereum is worth a little bit more every day. Now, I suggest you continue over to here, where I explain another Ethereum thing, or another crypto thing based from me, the Crypto Rookie. Subscribe if you want to hear more about my journey, and learn along with me.